have turned over the country to terrorists. Would not have gone down that way. It's a false premise. It's a false narrative. Let's go to Ron in Oregon. Ron, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for taking my call. Great show. I have got a little different take on what's going on with the border and what happened today when the Speaker of the House cast the deciding vote as far as letting the Pfizer course going on continue on and function basically secretly from the public, etc. It goes back to the old idea of the Democrats creating chaos.
Time for the action. Welcome to Artesia Bulldog Baseball on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online worldwide at ksvptv.com.
Pitch, and that's a well-hit ball to left field. That's going to drive back. See ya! Home run, 2-out home run. Big-time swing for Dalen. First pitch he saw, he jacks it over the left field fence, and the Bulldogs take the early lead, 3-0.
Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at ksvptv.com is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Police Department, Big O Tires, Bob Reed Pest Control, Buckhorn Productions, LLC, Business Notions, Kane Electric Supply, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Dooley's Auto Sales, Edge Safety, ENMU Portales and ENMU Roswell, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, J&J Home Care, JS Ward, KFC of Artesia, LaFonda, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Maupin & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Pressure Services LLC, Primary Residential Mortgage, Richland Motors, Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Enchanted Lands, Roswell Seed Company, Smile Expressions, Southwest Printers, Sun Country Garden Center, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons Mortuary, Trustmark Roofing, University of New Mexico, Wilbanks Trucking, and Sondy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia. Now, on with the action.
At La Fonda Restaurant, you'll find delicious Mexican and American dishes served in a great family dining atmosphere. Mom can get her tacos, Dad can enjoy a steak, and the kids can sit down to cheese enchiladas or chicken strips. And if you don't have a lot of time during your workday, swing in for lunch and enjoy the lunchtime buffet. Find it all at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Friday. Closed Saturdays.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Hey Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
Southeast New Mexico College offers a variety of associate degrees and certificates to help you pursue your educational goals. You'll find high-quality, affordable associate programs like business and nursing. Certificate programs like natural gas compression, welding, and industrial maintenance are offered to serve the common needs. Find your direction at SENMC. Navigate new pathways through higher learning at Southeast New Mexico College. Learn more at senmc.edu.
Smile Expressions in Artesia encourages you to treat your teeth to a spring cleaning. You'll have healthier teeth and gums, fresher breath, and brighter teeth. Plus, you'll be reducing risk for dental problems and improving your overall health. To schedule your dental spring cleaning, call Smile Expressions 575-746-1900 or request an appointment from our website, artesiadentist.com. Quality dental care, hometown comfort. That's Smile Expressions in Artesia.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive. Listen up, golfers. Grab your clubs and get ready for a fun weekend of golf for a great cause, because it's time once again for the Roswell Honda Classic Charity Golf Tournament. April 20th and 21st at the Nancy Lopez Golf Course. This 2-day, 3-person scramble begins Saturday, April 20th with a double shotgun start Saturday and Sunday, 7:30 a.m. and 1 p.m., along with a golf ball drop Sunday at 9 a.m., with prizes for first place, second place, third place, longest drive, and closest to the pin. And a new Honda HR-V driver and putter with a hole-in-one. Plus free barbecue, drinks, and beer for both days. The cost to enter is $450 per 3-person team, with a portion of the proceeds to benefit the Gonzalez Hope Center. Get more info and register online at roswellhonda.com or register in person. Get your 3-person team together and get signed up now. The Roswell Honda Classic, April 20th and 21st at the Nancy Lopez Golf Course. Sign up today.
Talking with Coach J.J. Ortiz, Bulldog baseball coach, and the Carlsbad Cavemen are coming to town tonight, Coach. And you're in a stretch now with your team just before district where you're playing some pretty tough 5A opponents. How big of a challenge is that for your team right now, playing these schools that are in the class above us?
Yes, sir. That's the plan every season, is to play the best teams in the state, and that kind of gives us a measuring stick. And the other thing with playing these tough schools is we're able to see what we need to work on and get better from it. And so we definitely welcome the challenge every year, and we don't shy away from it. So it definitely helps our team, even though sometimes the record doesn't look like it's not where we want it, but and sometimes it is where we want it with playing these teams, and that's just part of it. But I think if we go into a season and we're not playing competition, and then when we get to those tough games, I just don't feel like we're going to be prepared as well as we could be. And with playing these teams that are highly ranked and bigger than us, it prepares us for the end of the season and gets us going in the right direction.
Sure. You look at the game earlier this week against Roswell High. That was a back-and-forth game, and you really didn't know till the end of the game. Bulldogs had their opportunities to win that game. What did they learn? What was the takeaway that they were able to learn, you hope, from Tuesday night's game, for example?
Yeah, the big thing with that game is just not giving a team extra chances, extra opportunities. Giving them, we hit too many guys and let them get on base, and our goal for our pitchers is to make them earn it. And then when you hit a guy or you walk a guy, they're not earning that base. And so, really took away from that game is we can't give any team, no matter who it is, extra opportunities, and Roswell took advantage of it. And so, learning from that and moving forward.
Well, Roswell has Goddard tonight. That'll be interesting to see how that turns out. What do you know about Carlsbad? Where are they at in their season right now, and what will it take for the Bulldogs to get a win tonight?
Yes, sir. They're at the same point as us. They're going to start district next week, and they play a tough schedule just like us, and we saw them earlier in the year in our tournament, and so it was a pretty close game, and then they took advantage of some of our mistakes in that game and got some runs up, and So it's going to be a good game. It's a rivalry game. Our kids, our players know their players, and so it's always a good game, especially this game. In years past, we played them in their tournament, and they when we play this game before the district, just like last year, it's a better game. We ended up beating them last year in this game, and they beat us in a game earlier in our tournament, and then we turned around and beat them, so split with them last year. And so, I'm expecting a good, hard-fought game between two teams that, want to polish some stuff up, want to fix some things before district. And so that's what we're going to see tonight.
Very good. Anything special tonight? Are there going to be any tacos running around the outfield tonight?
Not tonight. But we're excited. Really want to encourage everyone to come watch these players play. And, it's we only have 10 games left, a regular season game, so it's really going fast. And so really great food here and great atmosphere, so come support the Bulldogs.
All right, Coach J.J. Ortiz, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Good luck tonight. Joby's got the first pitch coming up next.
Paul tells us in Galatians chapter 6 and verse 10, as we have opportunity, let us do good to everyone, and especially to those who are of the household of faith. Who wants to be taken advantage of? Well, no one. However, we're called to do good to everyone, not to be selective in who we serve. And so even if someone takes advantage of you, what Paul is telling us, Paul is saying, I want you to do good to them. I want you to serve them. I want you to take care of them. And see, in doing that, that allows us the opportunity to teach them about Jesus and about Jesus' love for everyone. See, Jesus wants all people to be saved. And so ask yourself, are you doing good to all people, or are you selective? My prayer is that you do good for all people. But if you struggle with that, please come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ.
Spring into the season with a great rate at Artesia Credit Union. With their Share Certificate Special, get an unbelievable 5.50% APR with a 12-month term on any new deposit $5,000 and over. It's easy to watch your money grow when you plant it at Artesia Credit Union. And with a rate as high as 5.50%, you can watch it grow like never before. This high rate on a 12-month term is for new deposits only with a minimum of $5,000. Learn how to spring into savings at Artesia Credit Union, 210 North 5th Street in Artesia. Member NCUA.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. And everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
My name is Larry. I'm the discipleship pastor here at Faith Baptist Church, and for the last 7 years, I've had the privilege of helping adults learn how to do biblical community. And one of the ways that we know that we're going to impact families and the lives of people is by doing small groups. There's one group that has really impacted a lot of lives over the last 4 years, and that group is called Reengage. And so that's what we're trying to do in faith groups and community groups, and Reengage. It's a way that we're impacting our community, and we want to encourage you to be a part of that as well.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Pressure Services LLC in Artesia has immediate openings for experienced vacuum truck, kill truck, and hydrovac operators. Operators must hold a Class A CDL or Class D CDL, at least 2 years of experience, and be at least 25 years of age. All positions require a clean driving record and must be able to pass a DOT drug and alcohol screen. Pressure Services offers great pay with IRA benefits and employer contributions toward health benefits. Please apply in person at 402 West Main in Artesia, inside the Age Safety Facility. Equal Opportunity Employer.
Good afternoon, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, where the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs come to play, and that's what we're about to do, is have a ball game here at Brainerd Park, home of the Artesia Bulldogs. Artesia already on the field getting their warm-ups in as the home team. Carlsbad is in town, so the Cavemen and the Bulldogs getting ready to play. Carlsbad coming into the ball game tonight. They're the 8th-ranked team in the state of New Mexico in Class 5A. 10-6 their record. The Artesia Bulldogs coming in as the 9th-ranked team in 4A, and they're 6-10 early here in the season. I say early, at 6-10, we're about to be in district play, so they've already played 16 games, and Carlsbad has also played 16 games. Just reverse the order of the numbers. 10-6 for Carlsbad, 6-10 for the Bulldogs. 8th ranked in 5A are the Carlsbad Cavemen, and again, the Bulldogs ranked 9th in 5A. If you're watching on the radio, the Bulldogs wearing their tan camo shirts with orange numbers, solid orange caps with the white A, and the white long pants with the orange bullet down the seam. And for the Cavemen, they're wearing the gray unis with blue numbers. I think they all are wearing long pants. First pitch right down the middle, called strike one. And by the way, who's the pitcher for the Bulldogs? Well, that's Nye Estrada. His battery mate is Aiden Huffman. And I'll give you the rest of the defense after this pitch. There's a swing and a drive out to center field, right center field, and fading over to his left, Jesse Almendadas for out number one on the line drive fly out. And that was, batting was Eloy Lopez. He's playing DH here at this point in the ball game. Coming to the plate will be the left fielder, number 8, Gus Risher. Defensively, we have Jet Whitmire in left. He's wearing number 32 today. Jesse Almendadas in center, wearing number 8, and Frankie Galindo, number 17, out in right field. There's a ground ball to the second baseman. Scooping it up and throwing it to first for the routine 4-3 was Diego Morales. So on 3 pitches, we've had 2 down. Morales to Ricky Almendadas, who's over on first. On the left side, we have Jack Byers at third. He's wearing number 21. I'm telling you his number and Jet's because their numbers aren't their normal numbers. And then Jet Fuentes, his normal number, he's wearing it at shortstop, number 4. So there's your Bulldog defense. The third batter in the lineup, Fabian Hernandez, looks at called strike one. Sanai has been throwing strikes. Every ball he has thrown has been a strike or a swing and a hit, or not a hit, but an out. 0-1 the pitch, swung on. It's a little nubber to the right side for foul ball, strike 2. 2-0 is our count. 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Cavemen at the plate with their number 3 batter, third baseman, number 20, Fabian Hernandez. Winding the pitch, swing and a miss. Tagging him out was Huffman just to make sure, and the Bulldogs go, or the Cavemen go 1-2-3. Nobody gets on base. There was no hits, no runs, no Bulldog errors, and nobody left on the base paths. Top of the order coming to the plate, Jet Fuentes, Nye Estrada, and Jack Byers.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com. Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC. Proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
All right, we're back here getting ready to start the bottom of the second inning. And coming to the plate for Artesia will be Jet Fuentes to lead things off. On deck for the Bulldogs, Nia Estrada, and in the hole, Jack Byers. Defensively for Carlsbad, number 8, Gus Risher out in left. Garrett Fuentes wears number 12. He's at center. Tanner Collins, number 11, in right field. Fabian Hernandez, number 20, is at third. Number 9, Jonas Molinar, is at shortstop. Number 15, Aiden Quintela, is at second base. And number 19, Jace Hernandez, is at first base. The pitcher, number 6, Hazen Wright, and the catcher, Delmonico Granger, wears number 16 on his gray jersey. So they've thrown the ball around, have the cavemen. The wind is blowing in from right field. So to the left-hand swing, to the batter pulling it down the left sideline, he's going to be facing a wind blowing out towards to the north. Basically blowing in. It's cutting across if you hit it to the left field, but blowing in and blowing in pretty hard. And so the outfielders for the Bulldogs, as the outfielders of the Cavemen, all playing pretty shallow. Here's the first pitch, low and away, ball 1 to Fuentes. Right with his motion and the pitch. That's right down the middle. Called. Strike 1. 1-1. Now the call. Jet ready to go. Here's the pitch. That's called strike 2. Caught the outside edge. So 1-2 now to Fuentes. Good crowd here at the ball field. Good group from Carlsbad. Good crowd from Artesia. Anytime these two meet, you can expect a good crowd, and we have that today. Time taken by Fuentes, so he'll step out, but now everybody back ready to go. Wright takes a look into his catcher Granger. Here's the wind and the pitch. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Caught the outside corner, and so that is 1 down for the defense of Carlsbad. I'll bring number 2, Nia Estrada, to the plate. Nia pitching today. Carlsbad went 1-2-3 in the top of the first, and Nia was throwing bullets, a lot of strikes. All right, here's the first pitch he'll face from Wright. This went the motion and the pitch right down the middle, called strike 1. So both Wright and Estrada really on it. As Wright has thrown 5 pitches, and I think 1 was called a ball. Everything else was either swung at or a strike. That time he did miss down and away, so ball 1. 1-1 now. The count to Nye, who steps back in. Over in the on-deck circle is Jack Byers. Here's the pitch. That's down. Ball 2. 2-1. Now the count. So Jack wearing number 21. He's in on deck, and Jet Whitmire wearing number 32 is in the hole. Right with the pitch. A little bit high. Ball 3. So Estrada can pick out his ball here. It's a hitter's count. If you don't like it, he don't have to take it. If it's his pitch, he can hit it somewhere. Here's the pitch. Called a strike. Caught the outside corner. So now that runs it full. And the pitch. Called him out. Now I thought it was outside. But struck out looking. back-to-back. 2 down as Jack Byers comes to the plate. Umpire said it caught the outside corner, and so strike 3. Byers steps in on the right side. First time today to see Hazen right. Here's the wind and the pitch. Boy, that looked just perfect, and it was a little bit low, I guess. Ball 1. It was right down the middle. 1-0 the count. And the pitch, and that's a little bit low as well. Ball 2. So that lower part of the zone. Both of those a little bit below it. And right back to work. Here's the pitch. That's high. So 3 straight to Jack. 3-0 the count. Definitely hitter's counts from here. Next 2 pitches. But he'll probably be sitting on red right here. We'll see. 3-0. Down the inside corner. Jack thought it might have been too far inside. He started to kind of walk towards first, but umpire said strike 1. So now the count 3-1. Same thing Nye had. He can pick out his pitch here. A little bit high, and that's ball 4 for Byers. So the first base runner of the ball game puts Jack down at first base, and that'll bring Jet Whitmire to the plate. Jet playing out in left field, wearing number 32. Windy here at the old ball field. You can hear it in our mic that's outside, and hear that wind blowing. Here's the pitch. A little bit high, and maybe a little outside. Ball 1 to Jet. Right from the stretch. He's got a real small wind up. Now he's going to turn and spin over there and throw it over, but not in time. Diving back safely was Byers. Jack got a pretty big lead over there, and he's going to do it again. Pretty big lead. Right has a small windup, and he has a real small stretch and step. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-0 here to Jet. He took a look down the coach, and now gets ready to step back in. Comes set, does right, takes a peek. Now he's going to turn and throw it over again. Jack dives back in safely on the brown turf. Now time on the field. I look down at my score, and I look back up and expecting him to be ready to go, and he was off the mound complete. Well, he was on the mound, but off the rubber, right. All right, so right again comes set to the plate. Called a strike 1. That time it did catch the edge of the plate on the outside corner, so 2-1 now the count. Gonna spin and throw over. On time. Turn and look. Now it comes set. And to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So now the count 2-2. Jack has stepped out, took a long look down, and now he's stepping back in, ready to go. Right gets his pitch from Granger. Now he's going to spin and throw. Boy, that was close because Jack was way off, but he dove back in and got there. So 2-2 and 2 outs. Lots of deuces up on the board. 3 of them to be exact. Another spin and throw over. He's back a lot easier that time. Was Byers. Had a softball game over in Hobbs last night. The Lady Bulldogs fell in a tight one to the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him swinging, and that is out. Number 3, Bulldogs get no runs, no hits. There was 1 runner left on base and no Carlsbad errors. We're going in top of the second, 0-0, and coming to the plate will be the cleanup batter, Aiden Quintela, Delmonico Granger on deck, and Hazen Wright, the pitcher, in the hole.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Arts Center offers information on local and area history. The Art Annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Welcome back here to the ballpark. As Aiden Quintella will step in for the Cavemen on the right side. Where's number 15 batting in the cleanup spot? Is Quintella. Curveball called, strike one on the outside corner. Nice pitch there from Nye Estrada. He goes back to work. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Fly ball out to left field. Going back. Still going back, but will make the play is Jet Whitmire for the long fly ball out one. Speaking of Jet, he's wearing number 32 out and left. Jesse Armandadas in center and Frankie Galindo in right. Jack Byers, Jet Fuentes, Diego Morales, and Ricky Armandadas around the horn from third to first. Catching is Aiden Huffman and the pitcher, Nye Estrada. Here's the pitch. A little bit low, ball one. On deck for Carlsbad is the pitcher, number 6, Hazen Wright, and in the hole, the right fielder, number 11, Tanner Collins. On this windy day, at least it's not cold. Boy, if it was really cold and this wind was howling, there wouldn't be near as many people here. Curveball. Called the ball. Not sure exactly where that one missed. Looked pretty good, but ball two. So 2-0 now the count with one out. Top of the second inning here at Brainerd Park, home of the Artesia Bulldogs. Beautiful facility. I'd debate anybody that we've got one of the best in the state. There's a line drive into right field. First hit of the ball game. And that's a leadoff hit and single. No, sorry, there's one out. So one out hit between second and first on the line driver. And now we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in for the catcher. I'll see what number he is. Looks like he's number 5. Nick Sandate coming in to run for the Cavemen for the catcher Granger. As the pitcher takes a look down at his coach for his signal. Now he'll step in on the right side. So the first hit of the ball game goes to the Cavemen here in the top of the second. And Sandate getting a pretty good lead over first. To the plate, swing and off the end of the bat, foul ball. Kind of bounces back to the screen and then back towards the umpire onto the Bulldog, or almost on the Bulldog. Umpire will go pick that one up. 0-1 to right as he gets ready to step back in. On deck is the right fielder, number 11, Tanner Collins, and in the hole, the center fielder, number 12, Garrett Fuentes. Sandate with a big lead, throw over, kind of a toss, so he was back in there pretty easily. But just reminding Sandate that Estrada is aware. He took a little more step of a lead this time. Now he's going to spin over and throw it over again. This time a little bit more of a hard throw, but he's back in safely. Huffman had a visit with Nye for a minute. Now they'll get set back. It's 0-1 at the plate. We have one out here in the top of the second inning. And the runner over at first base is Nick Sandate, and that pitch is high. ball one, 1-1 the count. Huffman went upstairs and got that. Sondate in running for the catcher, Granger, who striped one into right field for the first base hit of the ball game. The one out hit. Estrada again set. Now he's going to turn and throw over again, not in time. So the Bulldogs had a runner on base as well via a walk. Jack Byers walked in the bottom of the first, and there were multiple throws over. He kept getting big leads, kind of like what Aiden is doing down there. Sondate. Here's the pitch, misses away for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. By the way, you're listening to KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, listening and or watching. We're on Facebook and YouTube as always. Here's the pitch, swung on, pop fly back over my head, and out of play for strike 2. 2-2 now the count. Bulldogs and Carlsbad just playing a single game this Friday night. Windy Friday night. Here's the pitch. Curveball. It's hit hard right at Jack Byers. Goes off his chest. He's going to have to hurry, which he gets it there in plenty of time, and he got him. So 5-3, but the runner does move over. That is out number 2.
Up next for the Caveman, right fielder, number 11, Tanner Collins.
So one off of his chest. And so he got the safe out going to first base for out number 2. Got Jeffrey Curtis producing and Bradley Ross on one of the cameras. And I'm Joby Hodling. Thanks for tuning in. I was telling you that before that ground ball. Here's the pitch, called. Strike 1, caught the outside edge to Tanner Collins, who is the right fielder wearing number 11 on his jersey. On deck is the center fielder, Garrett Fuentes, number 12, and then in the hole, the shortstop and the number 9 batter wearing number 9, Jonas Molinar. Estrada, long look in, still looking. Now he's going to step off, so he didn't like something. I think he had already come set, but maybe he hadn't. I don't think, actually, now that I'm looking at the way he was standing, thinking about it, I don't think he was set yet. Now he's set. Takes a look back at second. To the plate. Curveball called. Strike 2. Nice pitch. Started out kind of over the middle and then dove down and got the outside edge for a called strike. It's 0-2 now to Collins. He's got a runner in scoring position down at second base in Nick Sondate, who is courtesy running for Granger. Swung on, pop fly back out of play for just another strike. Foul ball strike, so we'll remain 0-2. All right. Estrada comes set, and the pitch. Bounces it up there. Ball 1, he did not get him to go after it. Good job there by Collins to lay off that pretty good pitch. As they took a quick dive. Sometimes they're looking good coming, and then they dive, and you'll see a better swing, and you're thinking, what, that bounced? But it just looked good coming. He did a good job laying off of it. Just a bit high. Ball 2. So 2-2 now the count with 2 outs. And now we do have a 4 of a kind up on the screen out there, up on the scoreboard. Second inning, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Estrada set, took a look back, now to the plate. Curveball called, strike 3. Strikeout looking on a perfect pitch. And so Carlsbad does get a runner on base with 1 hit. There were no runs scored, however, no errors, and 1 runner. That runner left out there. So as we go into the bottom half of the second, it's 0-0. Dalen Pacheco, the DH, coming to the plate. Ricky Amendadas, the first baseman on deck, and Diego Morales, the second baseman, in the hole.
If you're looking for a career that offers challenge, purpose, and opportunity while valuing you and your work-life balance, we invite you to start your journey at Coterra Energy. Here at Coterra Energy, our operations are growing fast, and we're looking for qualified individuals for field and office positions. New employees are eligible to receive a sign-on bonus, and once hired, they'll receive an unmatched benefits package. Producing energy, empowering people, building community. Text Coterra, C-O-T-E-R-R-A, to 71441 to start your journey today. Coterra Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
Sign up today for the 2-day reload camp with Coach Tom George, Saturday and Sunday, April 13th and 14th in Artesia, New Mexico.
The goal of Reload is to take our camp to locations that don't always have a lot of opportunities.
The 2-day reload camp is for all ages, all positions, and features college, NFL, and local coaches.
They do it because they want to impact young people. I'm not saying every professional and college coach is like that, but the ones that come to my camp are, because I don't have it any other way.
Saturday and Sunday, April 13th and 14th in Artesia, New Mexico. Sign up today at QBimpact.com.
All right, we're back here starting the bottom of the second inning. At the plate for the Bulldogs, number 9, Dalen Pacheco. Here's the first pitch. Called strike one on the inside corner from Hazen Wright. Gus Risher out in left, Garrett Fuentes in center, and Tanner Collins in right field. Give you the infield here in just a moment. Here's the pitch from Wright. Called strike two, this time on the outside corner, so Pacheco down quickly, 0-2. Fabian Hernandez at third with Jace Hernandez over at first. Jonas Molinar and Aiden Quintella up the middle, shortstop, second base respectively, and Delmonico Granger at the plate. That ball a little bit high, ball one. And of course, Hazen Wright on the bump for the Carlsbad Cavemen. On deck is the first baseman, number 25, Ricky Amandatis. Here's the pitch. Did not go. Asking him, he didn't, so it's ball two. They asked down to the first base umpire, and he said no. So 2-2 the count. So Ricky on deck, and number 1, Diego Morales, the second baseman. He's in the hole for the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch. And that misses away for ball 3. Got away from the catcher, kind of went through his glove. So Ricky goes and picks it up, gets back out to Granger, and they'll all reset. It was a beautiful day in Hobbs yesterday, and like I said, the Bulldogs fell. That pitch high and tight. So earning the walk and getting on with a leadoff walk was Dalen Pacheco, the DH. So that'll bring Ricky to the plate. Amandatis wears number 25 on his camo jersey. And he'll step in to face Hazen Wright for the first time this evening. Right from the stretch, which is a pretty small one. Pacheco with his lead. He's going to square to bunt. He does put up a little pop fly bunt. And he'll be tagged out by the pitcher. But he does the job. Ricky moves him over on a little bunt on the right side. So the sacrifice bunt worked. And standing at second base is Dalen Pacheco in scoring position. So Diego will step in. Morales, he is wearing number 1 on his jersey, and he's playing second base this evening. First time he'll see Hazen Wright today here in the bottom of the second inning. It's first time through to bat. Bulldogs now have a runner in scoring position, as has Carlsbad 1. That pitch is high, ball 1. So 1-0 the count. On deck is the center fielder, number 8, Jesse Amandatis, and in the hole is number 17, Frankie Galindo, who's playing out in right field. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 2 to Diego. Right comes set. Takes a long look back at second, now to the plate. Again outside and high for ball 3. So 3 straight to Diego. He'll have the opportunity to sit on a couple of pitches if he chooses to. .3-0. Right down the pipe. Strike 1. So 3-1. I was talking about this the last Bulldog game, which was Tuesday night right here at Brainerd, and we fell to Roswell, kind of in a heartbreaker. Top of the 7th, they get the lead, and then we're unable to get it back. That ball's a little high. Ball 4 to Diego, so that puts runners at first and second with 1 out. And to the plate, the center fielder, Jesse Amendares. So on deck now is the right fielder, Frankie Galindo, and then we're back to the top of the order, as in the hole will be the shortstop, Jet Fuentes, as the Bulldogs looking to get something going here with runners on first and second and only 1 out. Hazen Wright thinking he'll try not to let that happen. The pitcher for Carlsbad, as he takes a long look back now to the plate. Inside, ball 1 to Jesse. The crowd has continued to grow. Good crowd here at the ball field. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be just a little bit low. Granger held it a long time trying to frame it. I think the umpire said it was a little too low. Maybe a little outside. Maybe a little bit of both. 2-0 the count. Amendares back in. Right now set. Takes a look back at second base. Kick and the pitch. And that one, strike 1. On the outside half of the plate. So 1 and 2 now, the count. The pitch, the same exact pitch, strike 2 called. So the count now 2 and 2 to Jesse as he steps back in. Big lead over there for Diego at first base. The first baseman not holding him on. Dalen at second. Now the pitch swung on. That's going to be a line drive into right field. That's going to be 1 run. Is he going to hold him? He's going to hold him. Oh no. And he is safe back at second. Almost got caught at second base was Diego Morales, but the base hit. The right fielder got to it fast and was able, and they had to hold up just a minute to make sure it was going to fall, the Bulldog runner. So everybody's advanced, but no run comes across. And so that gets us to the bottom of the lineup as Frankie Galindo will step in, looking to drive 1 in the gap or just get a base hit. Let's score at least 1 with a base hit. So right now going back to the windup with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, he took a good cut at it and come up empty, did Frankie. Good pitch and just got, like I said, swung at it and come up empty. So the count 0-1. 1 out, bases loaded. And they're going to turn and throw it back to second. It goes into center field. And so coming home on the throw is Dalen Pacheco and just missing it. It was right there, but it was the runner and the shortstop get there together. And so on an error on the shortstop, there's going to be a down the line. He's going to step on his bag and throw it to first. Not in time. So Galindo with that burning speed beats out the double play, but a good job over there by the third baseman as he fielded it, touched his base, and then tried to get him over. And so he is safe over there, but so again, right, ready to go. The pitch, just a little bit high to Jet. Pitch a little bit wide, so 2-0 now the count. Two down, 1-0 Bulldog. Going to step off, throw it back, and he got him. So down there at second base, Jesse was tagged out on the pickoff move, so the Bulldogs are out of the inning, but they do get a run. And let me put in my stuff here. So that was 1-6, and the Artesia Bulldogs get 1 run off of 1 hit. There was 1 Carlsbad error, and there was 1 runner left on base. Garrett Fuentes will lead things off. Jonas Molinar on deck, and Eloy Lopez in the hole.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
Bulldogs are taking their warm-ups, and we're ready to go here to start the top of the third inning, and it'll be Garrett Fuentes at the plate. He is the center fielder, and this will be his first time through to see Nye Estrada. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, pop fly out to center field, and Amadatis will move over to right center and make the play for out number 1 on one pitch. Old can of corn.
Up next for Carlsbad, shortstop number 9, Jonas Molinar.
So you heard Alavino, our PA, say coming to the plate, number 9, shortstop Jonas Molinar. He'll step in on the right side, batting in the 9 hole. Here's the first pitch to him, called strike 1. Bulldogs get 1 run across in the bottom half of the second, so leading 1-0 here in the top of the third. Carlsbad with 1 out now on the first pitch, and then the second batter sees strike 1. That pitch misses away for ball 1. On deck is the top of the order, DHing number 3, Eloy Lopez, and in the hole, the left fielder, number 8, Gus Risher. Winding the pitch. Missing away again for ball 2. Frankie Galindo's out in right field, Jet Whitmire in left, and Jesse Amadatis in center. Huffman catching Estrada, and I'll give you the infield. Well, I'll give it to you now. Byers, Fuentes, Morales, and Amadatis, third to first. Here's the curveball, called strike 2. So 2-2 now the count. Another curveball. He's going to rip it down the line, foul on the left side. So the count will remain 2-2 for the Cavemen. Jonas Molinar. The pitch high for ball 3. So one of the Cavemen will come out of the dugout and pick that one up. Eloy Lopez, the on-deck batter. So full count now with 1 out. Here's the wind and the full count, and that's going to be swung on. That's a pop fly out to left center. And again, it will be the center fielder, Jesse Amadatis, with the play. First pop fly was to the right, and this time to the left of him, and he made both of those outs. So we're back to the top of the order for the Carlsbad Cavemen. The DH, number 3, Eloy Lopez, coming to the plate. He line drived out to Jesse Amadatis his first time through. So he'll step in to face Nye. Nice shook off. Now he's ready. Here's the wind in the pitch. Curveball. Missed a little bit low, ball 1. Wind is a little gusty. It slows down, then it gusts back up. Here's the pitch. A little bit high, ball 2. So 2-0 now to Lopez. On deck is the left fielder, number 8, Gus Risher. And in the hole, the third baseman, number 20, Fabian Hernandez for the Cavemen. Here's the pitch. That misses away. Ball 3. So now a good spot here for the leadoff batter. He can got a couple of pitches to work with. He sees one he wants. But if you don't like it 100%, he can just let it go. Here's the pitch. That's a strike right down the middle. I was talking about it the other night, how pitchers, they can look like they're just lost it. It'll be 3-0, 3 straight that weren't very good pitches, and then they throw it right down the middle. That wasn't the case here, but he did throw it right down the middle for for a strike, and then he did it again. So Lopez let them both go by. Now it's full count. Estrada probably going to throw a hook here. We'll see if he starts it out in the inside and then break over, or start it out in the middle and break out. Let's see. Ground ball, the left side, going and getting it. Fuentes got a long throw. He's going to hurry, and it's going to be not in time. So he went deep into the hole over there behind third base. Did Fuentes? Well, in the hole, and he made a good throw, but not in time, just too far, and the runner had too much time to get down the plate. So an infield single with 2 outs. Good play there by Fuentes. But it is a base hit. All right, so Risher will step in. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to Morales his first time through. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Pop fly to the right side. There is room to make the play, it looks like. Nope, it gets out of play. Almendares was over there against the fence, but it just kept on going. He and Morales both. That ball was high up in the air. Diego come racing over behind Ricky, but it was out of play. So 0-1 the count to Risher. On deck is Fabian Hernandez, the third baseman. And in the hole, second baseman Aiden Quintela. Huffman takes a look over. Now he comes set to the plate. Runner off and running. The throw down. Bounces up, and Diego unable to get his glove around the ball. It was kind of down toward the first base side, so a stolen base now. And that was ball 1 at the plate. So Lopez does move down to second in scoring position. He's representing the tying run here in the top of the third as the Bulldogs lead 1-0. Big lead back there. Still in the stretch is Estrada. Now he has his pitch. And to the plate. Bounces it up there. Good job by Huffman. Keeping it right there. The runner stays put. Two and 1 the count as Estrada takes a long look back at second and out of the plate. Swung on. That's going to be out to left field and playing it on the bounce. And here comes a play at the plate. And he didn't get him. Looked like we were going to have him. The ball was off kilter a little bit, and it still looked like we might get him, but unable to get the tag. So with that base hit out into left field, Carlsbad has tied it up.
Now batting number 20, Fabian Hernandez.
1-1 is the score, and then moving over on the throw was Risher. So he's in scoring position after getting that RBI single. Curveball. Whoa. I don't know where that one missed. It must have been a little bit high. Ball 1 to Hernandez. The crowd kind of moaned. I thought it was a strike as well, but it wasn't. It was ball 1. And the pitch. Swung on. That's a hard down the line. That's going to score a run. Byers made a good effort at it as he dove for it, but come up empty. That was right down the line for a stand-up double and an RBI at that. And so Carlsbad now leads 2-1. And that's number 15, the second baseman playing in the 4 hole. It's not very often that you see the second baseman being the cleanup batter, but that's what Carlsbad has, their second baseman, and he hit it pretty deep. His first time through, he hit a deep shot out to left field. Whitmire had to go back to catch it. He's 0 for 1 on that fly out, but he's got a runner in scoring position. 2 outs, and the pitch, low and away. Huffman goes and smothers it, so staying right there. Is the runner, Hernandez down at second. Both Morales and Fuentes kind of cheating in behind the runner. Now the curveball drops in there for a called strike 1. 1-1 to Quintela. On deck is the catcher, Delmonico Granger, and in the hole the pitcher, Hazen Wright for the Cavemen. Morales sneaking in behind the runner, but here's the pitch. Bounces it. He gets by. The wild pitch will move the runner over, and it's ball 2. So going down to third is Hernandez. He's now 90 feet to add another run away from adding another run for the Cavemen. 2-1 the count. Bulldogs have been and continue to play pretty much straight away. Here's the wind in the 2-1. Called strike. Whew, that was on the very outside edge. The batter, King Teller shook his head no, but strike 2. So 2-2 with 2 outs. Here's the wind in the pitch. Curveball swung on. It's a flare out to center field. And coming on and making the play is Amadatis, was actually left center field. So the fly ball ends the threat. But Roswell takes the lead as they get 3 hits, 2 runs scored, no errors on the Bulldogs, and 1 runner left on base. As we go into the bottom of the third, it's 2-1 Carlsbad. We're at the top of the order. Jet Fuentes coming to plate, Nye Estrada and Jack Byers behind him.
Silverado 1500s. From Trail Boss and ZR2 to RST and Customs, we have what you're looking for. So hurry in today to Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
Must take delivery by April 30th, 2024 for well-qualified buyers when financed with GM Financial. Guy Chevrolet in downtown Artesia or GuyChevy.com.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment and get 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
For $3 at Fens Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Pepsi Select Flavors, 24-pack cube, $8.99 each at Fens Country Market in Artesia.
All right, they're still taking some infield here, well, throwing it around by the Cavemen. But there's the throw down from the catcher, Granger, so we should be ready to go. Jet Fuentes coming up to the plate. 2-1 Carlsbad here in the bottom of the third inning. Only one game tonight on this Friday night. Not a doubleheader, just a single. Still just all kind of looking around here, but now they're finally look like they're ready to go. Granger stepping back behind the plate in front of the umpire, and in there to ready to go, Jet Fuentes. Hazen Wright with the wind in the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Jet is 0 for 1. He struck out looking to lead things off for the Bulldogs back in the bottom of the first. Pop fly out and back behind us for foul ball strike 1. There's a swing. It's a ground ball. 1 hopper to the first baseman. He'll go get it himself. And that'll be out number 1 on the ground out. 2-3. First baseman unassisted. Which will bring Nye Estrada to the plate. He struck out looking as well his first time through, so he'll step in. Here's the wind in the pitch. Outside, ball 1. On deck is Jack Byers, and in the hole, Jet Whitmire for Artesia. Right with the pitch. Swung on, hit pretty well out to left field, but I think it's going to get foul. Goes over there into the pitcher's cage for a foul ball, strike 1. 1-1 now to Estrada. 1 out. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on looked like a curveball. Strike 2. Definitely had movement to it. 1-2 the count. Estrada pitcher says no, but now he's ready. Here's the wind in the 1-2. Same pitch and strike, same result. Swing and a miss for out number 2, which will bring number 21, Jack Byers, to the plate. Jack is 0 for 0. He walked his first time through. So he'll step in here with that opportunity to get something going with 2 outs. Hazen Wright, the pitcher. Here we go. Wind in the pitch. Oh, and hit him in the head. So Jack, that's why they wear helmets. They took it off the old noggin. He's going to go ahead and trot on down. Hopefully he is okay. Looks to be okay. Coach Ortiz is going to go check on him. So hit by pitch with 2 down. Byers gives the thumbs up to Coach Ortiz. So Jet Whitmire coming to the plate. Jet 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time through. Coach Artemijo over there talking to Byers, saying, "You good?" "Yes, sir," is what I bet he said. All right, so they had a little meeting on the mound with the pitcher, but everybody's getting back to their spots defensively. Chase Hernandez will hold on Byers over at first base. Quintela, Molinar, and Hernandez from second to third. Here's the pitch, down low, ball 1 to Jet. Outfielders Risher, Fuentes, and Collins left to right. Granger catching and right. On the hill is a long look down for Whitmire. Now he'll step in. Right take turns and looks. Now he's set. Gonna toss it over. And Byers not nearly as far out as he was his first time through. He got a walk his first time, then he was hitting that old head clean on the left side of his helmet. So he's been on both base both times, has Jack. Wright again takes a look over. Now he comes set. Byers is off and going. It was a hit and run. Throw down is in time. And that is out number 3, caught stealing on the throw down. So the Bulldogs get no hits. There were no runs. There was no errors, and they don't have anybody left on the base paths. As we go into the top of the 4th inning, it is 2-1 Carlsbad. Coming to the plate.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's best selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. And now, through June 30th, get 0% APR for 84 months and up to $2,500 off BX23S tractors. See the details at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Visit Amigo Machinery, located at 2801 Southeast Main Street, Roswell.
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI and Artesia, your hometown lender. Have you been on the fence lately about purchasing or refinancing a home? I know it's a big decision, and the interest rates are playing a huge part in that. I'm here to let you know I understand your concern and would like to talk to you about your options. There are financing products available that may suit your budget, and I'm the person to talk to. I offer a personal service, fast approval process, and a knowledgeable support staff. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
PRMI NMLS 3094 is an equal housing lender.
Like the Bulldogs did their toss around. Now they're getting back in their positions, and coming to the plate will be number 16, Delmonico Granger, the catcher. He's 1 for 1. He singled out to right field his first time through. And here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Whitmire, Amendadas, and Galindo from left to right. Byers, Fuentes, Morales, and Amendadas from third to first. Swing, and it's a deep shot out to right center, but going over and making the play is Jesse Amendadas for out number 1. And we've seen him go back and forth like a pendulum out there, making fly ball catches. That time he swung over to the right side. Huffman is catching, and Estrada on the hill for Artesia. There's the Bulldog defense. As at the plate will be their pitcher, Carlsbad pitcher number 6, Hazen Wright. He grounded out his first time through. Foul ball straight over my head. Looked like it was coming right at me, just went right over us here in the press box. 0-1 the count now to right. On deck is Tanner Collins. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Missed for ball 1. And in the hole, Garrett Fuentes for the Cavemen. Here's the 1-1. Inside, ball 2. 2-1 now the count. Carlsbad has somebody up overworking in the bullpen. There's a curveball, strike called. So that evens it up 2-2. So maybe they have Wright on a pitch count because he's pitching well, but they definitely have a man up and working. Curveball, it's going to be a ground ball to Fuentes. He fields it cleanly. Throws it across a little bit high, but getting back down on the bag was Amandadas. He had to leap up to catch it, but got down quickly. So 6-3 the put out on the ground out. Fuentes to Amandadas, Jet to Ricky. And so 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning is number 11 comes to the plate. He struck out looking his first time through. It's Tanner Collins, the right fielder. He'll step in. And ready to go is Nye from the windup. Long look in, and Huffman sets up on the inside. That pitch was actually on the outside, but a big swing and a miss for strike 1. On deck is the center fielder, Garrett Fuentes, and in the hole, the shortstop, Jonas Molinar for Carlsbad. Up he steps off, so something I didn't like about the pitch that was called, or just uncomfortable, so he steps off, but now back on, and the wind in the pitch. Strike called, so 2 strikes now, 0-2 to count. Just now joining us, we're at Brainerd Park, Artesia, New Mexico, home of the Bulldogs, and it's 2-1 Carlsbad, top of the 4th with 2 outs and an 0-2 count at the plate to Tanner Collins. This pitch misses, bounces up there, in fact, ball 1. Huffman kind of took it off the chin, bounced out in front of him, pick it up, toss it back out to Nye. All right, so everybody back in their spots. Strada looking in for his pitch. And here's the 1-2. Curveball that did not get there. Ball 2 way up high. I mean, it got to the plate, but it didn't do the breaking it was wanting to do. Or at least I think it was a curveball. Looked like one. 2-2 now the count and the pitch. That's a chopper foul. As it hit, maybe it hit his foot or maybe it hit the plate. I'm not sure. Foul ball is the call. So the count remains 2-2 with 2 outs. Here's the wind in the pitch from Nye. 2-2, and that's going to be way outside for ball 3. So good at bat here for Collins as he's 7 pitches deep with a full count. And 2 outs. The wind and the pitch. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase one. And that is out number 3. So Carlsbad, no hits, no runs, no errors, and nobody left on base. They go down in order as we go into the bottom half of the 4th inning. It'll be Whitmire, Pacheco, and Amandadas. That'd be Ricky coming to plate for the Bulldogs. 2-1 Carlsbad. We'll be back.
You've heard of a 4 Seasons room, but have you heard of a 4 Seasons window? Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing and Windows. It might surprise you to learn many windows are built to handle only the cold or only the heat, but not both. In Southeast New Mexico, one or the other doesn't cut it. That's why Trustmark windows are built to handle our 4 seasons climate. The scorching summers, the bone-chilling winters, and everything in between. Special glass coating blocks extreme UV rays. A stout frame prevents warping from the extreme weather changes. And insulated glass is like putting your home in a giant styrofoam cooler in the winter and keeps cold out and warmth in. And in the summer, it keeps heat out and cool in. For our 4 seasons weather, get 4 Seasons windows. Call today for your no-obligation spring window assessment. 575-755-7663 or visit TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Jet Whitmire getting ready to step in here against the Cavemen, and Hazen Wright, pitcher. Starting the bottom of the fourth inning, down 2-1 are the Bulldogs to the Cavemen. There's Wright from the windup. Here's the first pitch to Jet. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike one. He struck out swinging his first time and now has an 0-1 count. Whitmire steps back in. And the pitch swung on, fouled off to the right side, now to play. So 0-2 now the count as the umpire gets the ball back to the from the catcher to Wright. On deck is the DH Dalen Pacheco, and in the hole the first baseman Ricky Amandadas for Artesia. Wright with the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three for Whitmire. So one out as Dalen will come to the plate. He walked his first time through. Gus Risher's out in left, Garrett Fuentes in center, and Tanner Collins in right. Fabian Hernandez, Jonas Molinar, Aiden Quintela, and Jace Hernandez from third to first. Delmonico Granger, the battery mate, to the pitcher, Hazen Wright. Here's the first pitch. Chopper over to the Bulldogs' side of things. Foul ball, strike one. On deck for Artesia, Ricky Amandadas, and in the hole, Diego Morales. 0-1 pitch from Wright. Outside, ball one. 1-1 now to Dalen. Here's the 1-1. Outside, ball two. Amandadas goes and gets the ball, tosses it to Granger, and now they get it back out to the pitcher that got by him. 2-1 the count. And the pitch. 3-1, high and tight. Dalen walked his first time, so might get another walk. Wind still blowing in from right field. Here's the pitch. That's low, and he does draw the walk. So the one-out walk puts the tying run on the base paths for Ricky Amandadas as he comes to the plate. He bunted, sacrifice bunt his first time through when Dalen got that walk. Moved him over to second. We'll see if they try that again with one out or if we're going to swing away here for Ricky. Not a real big lead over there at first for Dalen. Pitcher right to the plate, outside, ball one. Wind really gusting now. It's continued to pick up and slow down and then gust, and you can kind of hear it in our mic. 1-0 pitch. Pacheco with a little bit more of a lead. Throw over, not in time. So the count remains 1-0 with one out. Again, Wright turned and looked. Now he's set to the plate. Swung on right up the middle. Base rip for Ricky. Dalen will coast into second base. And so with one out, the Bulldogs have two runners on the base path, which will bring Diego Morales to the plate. Diego walked his first time through, so he's 0 for 0. And now time coming in to run for the first baseman is going to be, well, I couldn't see his number, but I think I know who it is. Let me pull up here. Courtesy runner is going to be Josiah Rodriguez. So number 7, Josiah will come in and pinch run, actually, not courtesy run. So the umpire getting it all squared away in his book. Bulldogs with runners at first and second. The tying run at second. The go-ahead at first. With one out here in the bottom of the fourth, and at the plate, number 1, Diego Morales. On deck is the center fielder, number 8, Jesse Amandadas, and in the hole, the right fielder, number 17, Frankie Galindo. Here's the pitch from right down the pipe for called. Strike one. Good fastball. All right, so a couple looks back now to the plate, and that's strike two. Boy, both of those looked really good. They were just straight down the middle strikes. So, but Diego didn't take a cut at either one. So now 0-2, he'll have to cover the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's the same thing. All three of them right down the middle. Called strike three. Strikeout looking is out number two.
Next for the Dogs, Jesse Armendariz.
So Jesse will come to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He singled out to right field his first time through, and so looking to try to get that runner in from second base. He's got two ducks in the pond. Down at first base is the courtesy runner, Josiah Rodriguez, who came in to courtesy run for Ricky Armendariz, who got the single. And at second is Dalen Pacheco, who drew a walk. 2 down, right to the plate. And that's called strike one on the outside corner. So he's thrown 4 straight, almost in the same spot. 3 to Morales and now 1 to Armendariz at the plate. Jesse steps back in. Shading him over to the right side out in center and playing real shallow in right field. Here's the pitch. He did not chase. A good pitch, but it was a ball. Jesse checked the swing early. So the count now 1-1. Right, still out. Now he's set. Takes a look back and to the plate. Strike. Called. So 1-2 now the count. Right, the pitcher. Now comes set. See if he turns and looks or if he just comes after him. Up, he steps off. So back ready to go now is right. He did look back now to the plate. Swing and a miss. He got him swinging. And that is out number 3. So the Bulldogs unable to get a run across. They did get a hit, but no runs, no errors. 2 runners left on base as we head into the top of the 5th inning. 2-1, Carlsbad. Garrett Fuentes on deck. Jonas Molinar in the hole. Garrett Fuentes coming to bat. Jonas Molinar on deck in the top of the order. Eloy Lopez in the...
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. Being a mom of 2 boys, I know the struggle after a long day of trying to get dinner on the table. So let us take that off your to-do list. Come by and try our 10-piece feast. A 10-piece dark special with mashed potatoes, gravy, creamy coleslaw, 5 buttermilk biscuits, and a half-gallon beverage bucket of your choice for only $31.99. We will also now honor our competitors' coupons at our location. Yes, that's right. Save your gas from driving across town and bring their coupons to our store. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
All right, we're back, and Garrett Fuentes going to be leading off here for the Cavemen. Top of the 5th inning. First pitch down and away. Ball 1. So Nye through that pitch has thrown a total of 61 pitches, 38 for strike, 23 for ball. We're an hour and 5 minutes into the ball game, and we're in the top of the 5th with a defensive duel. That pitch just misses a curveball, ball 2. As our score 2-1 in favor of Carlsbad. There's been a total of 6 hits, 4 for Carlsbad, 2 for Artesia, 1 Carlsbad error. The Bulldogs have left 4 runners on the base paths. Carlsbad has left 2. That pitch caught the corner, called strike 1. So 2-1 now the count. On deck is the shortstop, number 9, Jonas Molinar, and then the top of the order, DHing, number 3, Eloy Lopez in the hole for the Cavemen. Well, that was a pretty good curveball, but I guess it missed a little high, so 3-1 now the count. Bulldogs playing pretty much straight away. Sun's shining still, long. That one just missed outside, ball 4, so the leadoff walk puts the runner down at first base, and that'll bring Jonas Molinar to the plate. He is 0 for 1. He flew out to Jet Whitmire his first time through. I think Jesse actually went and got that where I put it on my screen. I think I put it a little too far left. In any case, he flew out to left center. And Estrada just steps off from the stretch. So everybody will reset. Carlsbad looking to get some insurance runs as they lead 2-1. To the plate, swung on, fly ball out to right center. This time it'll be Frankie Galindo get underneath it. And that is out number 1 on the fly ball. So to the plate will come the leadoff batter, Eloy Lopez, the DH for the Cavemen this evening. He is 1 for 2. He line drived out to right center in his first time through, but then got a single on the left side his second time. There's a called strike 1 on a curveball. 0-1 the count. Throw over, not in time. Again, he set his Estrada. Runners off and going. Throw down is on time, and he got him. Nice play. Second baseman Diego Morales comes and makes the tag, and so the pitch at the plate was called a strike. Or no, he swung at it, I think. But out at second base, caught stealing, is out number 2. 2 for the play. And so the Bulldogs clear the base paths with that play, and stepping back in is Lopez, the DH, with an 0-2 count, and now 2 down. The pitch swung on. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Fuentes will backhand it, throw it across in time. He came down. Oh, and he missed him. He said he tagged him. So we'll see if they call time. Well, they're calling time. Ricky said, I swung down and I hit him. So the umpire is saying, I didn't see it, but I'll go talk to the home plate umpire. So they're talking about it. Ricky looked like he hit him. He's saying I hit him. Now he's telling the guy that ran, I hit you. Nope, they're calling him safe. So the call will stand. So the throw was high and brought him down I guess that's an error, actually, on the throw. All right, so runner at first base is Lopez. At the plate is Risher. He is 1 for 2 with a single. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's a ground ball again. Slow bouncer. Fuentes will pick it up and fire across, no doubt that time. 6-3 the put out, and the Bulldogs get out of the inning with no hits. There were no runs. There was 1 error, and there was 1 runner left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, Artesia bringing to the plate Galindo, and then we're back to the top of the order, Fuentes and Estrada.
What's your favorite Ford Mustang? Steve McQueen's 1968 GT and Bullitt? Sean Connery's 1971 Mach 1? In James Bond, Diamonds Are Forever? Or is it Nicolas Cage's 67 Shelby GT 500E from Gone in 60 Seconds? You know, Eleanor. Perhaps it's the Ford Mustang you grew up with or have right now. Wednesday, April 17th is the 60th anniversary of the introduction of the Ford Mustang. No other car has brought so much joy continuously since 1964. To celebrate, Artesia Ford is inviting Mustang owners to bring your special car to Artesia Ford Wednesday, April 17th for a special celebration. We'll have hot dogs and Pepsi products, prizes, and a fun time celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Ford Mustang. Let us know you're bringing your Mustang. Call Raul, Justin, or Perry at Artesia Ford Sales, 575-746-3578. Bring your Mustang or just come see the Mustang Corral, Wednesday, April 17th at Artesia Ford Sales, your Mustang headquarters.
All right, we're at the bottom of the 5th inning, and Frankie Galindo will lead things off for Artesia. He's 0 for 1. He got on, but it was a fielder's choice earlier. So he'll step in, take a long look down at Coach Ortiz, got his signal. Now he's taking a look back at him. All right, now he's ready to go. On deck is Jet Fuentes, and in the hole, Nia Estrada. Here's the pitch. Bounces it outside. Ball 1. Goes all the way back to screen, but it'll bounce back to the catcher, Granger. So Risher, Fuentes, and Collins left to right. Hernandez and Hernandez on the corners. Fabian and Jace third and first. Molinar and Quintela up the middle. Right the pitcher, and there's a swing and a foul ball for strike 1. And the catcher, Granger. There's your Carlsbad defense. So on deck for the Artesia Bulldogs, top of the order, Jet Fuentes, and in the hole, Nia Estrada. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Fooled him on a change of speed pitch, looked like a curve. Right here's the wind in the pitch from Hazen Wright, and that's outside, ball 2. So 2-2 now to Frankie Galindo. Next week, I'll give you some of the schedules for Carlsbad and Artesia. That pitch is, big time curveball way outside, but he took a big cut at it.
Next for the Dogs, Jet Fuentes.
Struck out, so that is out number 1. So for the Cavemen, after tonight's game, their schedule looks like this. Pulling it up here, they'll be playing Clovis next Thursday. Well, it may be Friday. Let me look here. No, I think it's Thursday. That pitch called ball 1 to Fuentes. So they're kind of like us. They're playing one night and then at home, and then the next day they're traveling. That pitch a little bit high to Fuentes, ball 2. So they're starting district Clovis on the 18th at 5 p.m. and then the 19th they play 4:30 and 6:30, a doubleheader. The pitch, that one down low enough. That's called strike 1, so 2-1 to count. For the Bulldogs, their schedule coming up. I think we're starting district as well. Here's the pitch, outside, ball 3. So we play on the 18th against Portales, 5 p.m. And then we go to Portales. That's here at Brendan Park. That's next Thursday. And then we go to Portales on the 19th, 5 and 7 p.m. doubleheader. And that's ball 4 high, so Fuentes draws the walk with 1 out, and that'll bring Nia Estrada to the plate. Nia's 0 for 2. He struck out looking, and he struck out swinging, so he's going to try to change that trend right here and get him a base hit or better. The following week, we're at Lovington on Thursday night at 5, and then that's the 25th, and the 26th we'll have a doubleheader, 5 and 7 here at Brainerd Park against Lovington. Turn around, throw it over. Fuentes back in safely. And then the final round of district will be playing on the 2nd of May here against Goddard. And then we go to Goddard on the Friday the 3rd for a doubleheader. And that's the Bulldogs' rest of their defense. There's a swing and a foul tip straight back. That's the rest of our schedule. Of course, Carlsbad, their district consists of them, Roswell, Clovis, and Hobbs. I think that's their full district. I need to go look. Here's the pitch, outside, ball 1 to Nye. Let me go back and look at Carlsbad's district. Clovis, Roswell, and Hobbs. That's what I thought. Going to square to bunt it. Foul ball down the left side for strike 2. Byers will come out of the on-deck circle and get that one. So the count now 1-2 to Nye as he steps back in on the right side. Hazenwright has gone the whole way. He's thrown 79 pitches so far. And here's the pitch. Curveball misses away. Ball 2. 2-2 now to Nye Estrada. So Wright through 4 1/3 innings has thrown 80 total pitches now, 42 for strikes and 38 for balls as he comes set. Fuentes with the lead at first. He's going to turn and throw over there, and Fuentes dives back safely. All right, so Wright set and to the plate, and that's called strike 3. Got him looking. Caught the outside corner, so Estrada will go have a seat, and that'll bring Jack Byers to the plate. He is 0 for 0. He's walked and he got hit in the head. Hit by pitch. So Byers will step in on the right side and face Wright for the 3rd time. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's 2-1. Carlsbad. Fuentes is off and running the throw down. Oh, and it gets through the hand or through the glove of the shortstop, Molinar. Looked like he might have, it was going to be a bang-bang play, but ball gets through the glove, so it's all for naught. He's safe. Is Fuentes, and that was ball 1 at the plate. So Jet, representing the tying run, is now at second base in scoring position with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Byers, the 3-hitter in the lineup, at the plate. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. Called strike 1. 1-1 now the count. On deck is Whitmire, and in the hole Pacheco. So the Bulldogs right where they want to be in terms of their batting order. 3, 4, 5 guys. Normally your strength. Here's the pitch. A little bit wide. Oh, we called it a strike. Strike 2. Byers turned and asking him. Byers. Wow. So 1-2 now the count. Kind of the delayed call there by the umpire. I thought it was high and away, but turn and throw it back to second. Not in time. Just a toss back there. Fuentes was back easily. All right, so 1-2 is the count with 2 outs. Runner at second base is Fuentes. Wright takes a long look back now to the plate, and that's outside for ball 2. 2-2 now the count. So, of course, a non-district game here, but a good matchup for Artesia. Carlsbad's always tough. No different this year. Here's the pitch. He got him swinging, chased a curveball that dropped out of sight for a swinging strikeout. So Artesia, they get no hits, no runs, no errors, and they have 1 runner left on base as we go to the top of the 6th. 2-1, Carlsbad with the lead, and bringing to the plate will be their 3-hitter, Fabian Hernandez, then Aiden Quintela, and then Delmonico Granger.
Gear up for the next sports season with a sports physical at PMS Artesia Family Health Center. For only $25, ensure your student athlete is ready to hit the field with confidence. Schedule an appointment today by calling 575-746-9848 or visit online at pmsnm.org. Let us help your young athlete at the top of their game. Choose PMS Artesia Family Health Center for affordable, quality care. To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Ed Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Ed Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Ed Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Leading off for the caveman, number 20, Fabian Hernandez.
Looks like we got some defensive changes going on here for Artesia. As let's see where everybody's going. So out in left field, in right field, it looked like number 7 came in. That's Josiah Rodriguez. And then going to second base is number 3 for the Bulldogs, Caden Beauregard. And on the hill is a new pitcher. I was talking to Jeffrey, so I missed it. Who is that out there? Oh, it's still Nye. Nye's still there. Beauregard's on second. Everybody else looks like they stayed the same. So coming in out is Josiah Rodriguez in right, and going to second base, Caden Beauregard, and Coach Ortiz talking about it with the home plate umpire. So I don't know what the confusion is, but so, Jack Byers. So let's see here. Byers is not out there either. I wasn't paying attention. So Josiah was over at third base, but he's going to have to go out, and I think Josiah's coming in, going back out to right field is Diego Morales, who was at third base. So now the third baseman is Derek Warren, number 6. Third base is number 6. So they're still talking about it. Carlsbad now out talking to the umpire, the coach. And my roster may be messed up. I took a picture of the, let's see here, Bulldogs. Oh, it's Brent Usherwood going to third base. I said it was Derek Warren, but it's actually Brent Usherwood. So Usherwood at third, Beauregard at second, and that was our 2 changes as Diego Morales goes back out to right field. Byers was over in the dugout over there warming up. Here's the pitch from Nye to start the top of the 6th off. It's high for ball 1. Fabian Hernandez is at the plate. He is their third baseman, and he is 1 for 2 with a double so far in the ball game. His pitch, good pitch, just missed on the curveball, ball 2. So 2-0 the count. Estrada is now at 73 total pitches. Another one misses down and away for ball 3. So 3-0 to Hernandez. On deck, that's Fabian. On deck is Aiden Quintela, and in the hole, Delmonico Granger. Delmonico the catcher, and Quintela the second baseman for the Cavemen. All right, here's the winding the pitch from Estrada. Outside, ball 4. So 4 straight puts a leadoff walk on board. And to the plate will come number 15, Aiden Quintela. He is the cleanup batter playing second base. Long time between batter coming up here, but he's now made his way to the batter's box. Still not in it, but now he is. All right, here's the pitch. Curveball. Missed somewhere. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. So Quintela steps back in, and the pitch swung on. It's a pop fly, shallow left field, and Fuentes will fade back and make the play. So that's out number 1 on the pop fly. Looking up into the sun and into that with that wind blowing it, did a good job zooming in and making the play. Did Jed Fuentes. All right, so now number 16, Delmonico Granger, will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He singled out to right field, flew out to center on the right side. Amadeus went and got it. Estrada comes set to the plate. Curveball called, strike 1. On deck is Wright, and in the hole Collins for the Cavemen. Still in the stretch is Estrada. Now he comes set. Throw over, not in time. Close, but not there. Got him leaning. That was a good effort, but he got back under the tag. Did Hernandez. So Granger steps back in. And the plate. Low and away, ball 1. 1-1 now to Granger. On deck is the pitcher Wright, and in the hole the right fielder Collins. And by the way, Whitmire, Amadeus, and Morales left to right. Ricky over at first base, Caden Beauregard at second, Jet Fuentes, and Brant Usherwood, who came in at third. Huffman catching and Estrada pitching, and here's the pitch. Called strike 1, right down the middle. Sorry, called strike 2, so it's now 1-2. Estrada set, and he's going to throw over to first base, not in time. So this week we've had some extremely cold weather. We've had some really nice weather. And today it was warm, but windy. It was real nice this morning, but that wind started picking up around noon. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. Fuentes scoops it up, goes to Beauregard. He is out at second base. Pulled him off the base, but he called him out. I thought he did. So out number 1 on the play, on the fielder's choice. And they're going to talk about it. So and the Carlsbad coach is getting really pointed real hard, but no change. So the force out is out number 2. Runner gets to first base on the fielder's choice in Granger. And to the plate comes the pitcher. And then we're going to have a courtesy runner for Granger. And that's number 5 coming in to courtesy run for the catcher.
Now batting number 6, Hazen Wright.
Nick Sandate. Saw him come in earlier for the same reason. So Hazen Wright at the plate. He is 0 for 2, grounded out twice over to the left side. Here's the pitch. Check the swing. And ball 1. Estrada, 2 peeks over. Still waiting on his pitch. Another turn and look. Now he's set. Going to throw over. Not in time. So we're in the top of the 6th inning. The game has now gone 1 hour and 30 minutes on the dot. Estrada to the plate. Curveball called. Strike 2, or strike 1. What a good pitch. So 1-1 now the count. And Estrada at the plate with the same pitch, called strike 2. Good curveball, broke right across the middle. So the count now 1-2. Estrada ready. He's going to throw over to first. Not in time. So the sun really bright right now. It had gotten a little dim a while ago. I think a cloud just kind of floated across. A light cloud, but really bright. But we got the long shadows coming. That pitch bounces up there. Good job by Huffman to keep that ball in front. That's ball 2. 2-2 now the count. Days getting longer and longer here in the springtime. That pitch swung on, pop fly out to right field. And coming on is Diego Morales. He's going to have to hurry, and he's not going to be able to get there. That ball just died. He'll get it throwing it in, but it was up in the air so long that the runner scores from first base. There was 2 outs, so he was off and running on the swing. And, man, I would have told you that was going to be a routine play, but that wind blowing in just kept fading it shorter and shorter and shorter. Ends up being a double as it bounces out in shallow right field. And the score now 3-1 here in the top of the 6th. We're going to have a courtesy runner coming in for right, and that's going to be number 4. Coming into bat, and that's, the courtesy run, Hunter Dowdy will now be at second base, courtesy running. Umpire made that switch in his book, and now he's back ready to go. So Tanner Collins at the plate. He is 0 for 2. He struck out looking, and he struck out swinging his first 2 times. Estrada with the check to second. Now to the plate, and it's going to be a chopper. Third baseman will pick it up, bounce it over there, and a good stretch and a good scoop by Ricky Almendares from Brant Usherwood. But the play happens, and one of those that you just can't, almost nothing you can do about it. That wind caused it. As Carlsbad gets a run off of 1 hit, there were no Bulldog errors, and with 1 runner left. Coming to the bat for the Bulldogs will be Whitmire, Pacheco, and Almendares, unless there's some changes. Those are the next 3 on the lineup card. 3-1, bottom of the 6th.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
April 8th is National Line Worker Appreciation Day. Central Valley Electric Cooperative's linemen work hard to keep the lights on and often do not receive the recognition they deserve. Being a lineman is not a glamorous profession. Most of us can ride out a storm from the comfort and convenience of our homes. However, CVE line workers are on call 24/7 in case severe storms or other circumstances cause the power to go out. If you see any lineman, please take the time to say thank you to the power behind your power. CVE would like to thank all line workers for their courage and commitment to powering our communities, not just on Line Worker Appreciation Day, but every day.
First pitch of the bottom of the 6th is fouled off to the right side by Jet Whitmire for foul ball strike 1. Whitmire struck out both times at the plate tonight, so he's looking to find a hit. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Jet. On deck is Dalen Pacheco, and in the hole, the first baseman, Ricky Almendares, for the Bulldogs. 3-1, Carlsbad with the lead. It's been a defensive battle. Good pitching and good defense. That pitch is right down the middle. And the pitcher gets it on the high hop. He'll jog to first and toss it over in time for out number 1 on the ground out. 1-3 the put out. Right back to the pitcher. He had to go up the ladder a little bit, but made a good play, and that gives the Bulldogs 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Dalen Pacheco coming to the plate. He's walked both times up, so he'll step in to face right for the 3rd time. Wind in the pitch. outside, ball 1. On deck, Ricky Amendadas, and in the hole, Diego Morales for Artesia. Here's Wright with the wind in the pitch. Too low, ball 2. Risher, Fuentes, and Collins left to right. Hernandez, Molinar, Quintela, and Hernandez third to first with Granger catching right. Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman charges hard, picks it up, goes to first in time. Nice play there by number 15, Aiden Quintela. 4-3. Out number 2. So Ricky will step in. He's a 1 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt to move a runner over, and then he got a single. He'll step in on the right side, looking to drive one somewhere. That wind blowing pretty hard in from right field. And right back to work. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a good curveball. Strike 1. Wright has now thrown 93 pitches. 50 for strike and 43 for balls. Here's the pitch. This time he didn't go. Ricky held off, so 1-1 the count on a low and away. On deck, Diego Morales, and in the hole is center fielder Jesse Amendadas for Artesia. Although Diego was playing second base, that's what he was. He wasn't out in right. Frankie Galindo was out there, and there's a strike called on a fastball. So Diego moved from second out to right field. They brought in Rodriguez, but he had pinch run, and I guess he couldn't re-enter. He was out in right, so Diego moved out there. Usherwood went over to third, and Beauregard came in to play second. So Diego stays in the same batting order, but he's now out in right field. Here's the pitch, swung on, chopper to the left side for a foul ball strike. Count remains 1-2. I love our sound effects here. You can hear them through our system. I love it. Here's the pitch. Did not chase. Good job holding off of that one. Ricky checked his swing. Way outside, so 2-2 now the count. Again, Wright looking for his pitch now. He comes right down the middle. He got him looking. Strikeout looking, so the Bulldogs go down in order. They get no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Top of the 7th coming back with Garrett Fuentes leading off. Jonas Molinar on deck, and back to the top of the order, Eloy Lopez in the hole. 3-1, Carlsbad with the lead.
Home health care is healthcare in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Second base.
Now pitching for the Bulldogs, Jack Byers.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Bulldog fans, we're back, and we were all up here trying to figure out where all these changes are. So now on the mound is Jack Byers to face Garrett Fuentes. as he came in relief, has Byers. There's ball one, but so it looks like Fuentes goes to third base for the Bulldogs. And from short, Nye goes to shortstop. That pitch is called, strike one. And Diego Morales comes in from right to second, and I believe out in right field is that's ball two outside, is Caden Beauregard. So as I'm trying to get all this fixed, I'm working on it. Here's the pitch. That's low and away for ball three. 3-1 now the count to Fuentes from our new pitcher, Jack Byers. All right, so I think I got it all figured out. So we got Whitmire, Almendares, and Beauregard left to right. Fuentes at third now, Estrada at short, Morales at second, and Ricky Almendares at first with Huffman catching. Jack Byers, the new pitcher. Swing and it's ground ball right to third base. Good job picking that up by Fuentes, and a nice BB thrown across the diamond, cutting through the wind. So out number one on the ground out. 5-3 to put out. Fuentes to Almendares. Ball kind of bounced up into him. He did a good job adjusting, caught it in the glove, and then fires it over to Jet. All right, so now at the plate is number 9, Molinar, the shortstop. He is 0 for 2, a flyout and a flyout, left field and right field, respectively. Number 9 hitter, here's the pitch from Byers. A little bit low, it's down the middle, but ball one. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's going to be a fly ball out to right field. Caden coming in on it. Still coming. Oh, and he couldn't quite get to it. Again, just tough play as that just kept going away from him. Shallower and shallower. He actually dove for it in foul territory, and it missed the ball. So just a foul ball strike. It ends up being. Second time we've seen extremely tough play out in right field into that pretty hard wind, and both times it was the Bulldogs on defense. One of them ended up being a double and an RBI for Carlsbad. That one was in foul territory. Just kept going away from Caden as he was going all the way trying to get to it. All right, so 1-1 to count to Molinar as Byers comes set and to the plate. And that's strike called. And I'm thinking, do we have a different catcher? I think it's still Huffman. 1-2 now the count to the batter. I'm talking to myself. Sorry, fans. I'm kind of saying it out loud in case somebody up here in the press box says, yeah, but I think it's still Huffman. All right, here's the pitch. Swung on, ground ball. Estrada will field it. Go across. Oh, and he threw it down the line. Safe on the throw, so another error on the Bulldogs. As he had time, he kind of took a step, and his throw across brought Ricky towards home plate. He tried to tag him, but unable to get the tag down. So Jonas Molinar ends up at first base on the error, and that'll bring us to the top of the Carlsbad order. The DH, number 3, Eloy Lopez. He's 1 for 3. He's reached twice. He has a single and reached on an error. 3-1 Carlsbad. We're in the top of the 7th inning with 1 out, and the pitch. A little bit high, is down the pipe, but a little bit high, ball 1 to Lopez. On deck is Risher, and in the hole, Fabian Hernandez for Carlsbad, as they now have that runner aboard after the error. And the pitch, again high, ball 2. So Lopez took a long look down to his coach, now back in. Byers looking into his catcher. Going to throw over to first base, not in time. So everybody reset. 2-0 the count, 1 out. Molinar getting a decent lead over at first base. Byers from the stretch back to the set. Takes 2 peeks. Now to the plate. Called, strike 1 on the outside corner. So 2-1 now the count. Bulldogs obviously don't want to allow any more runs, down by 2, and they've got 3 outs to get at least 2 runs when they get to the back to the bottom, or get to the bottom of the 7th. They don't want to have any more than that to have to climb out of. Carlsbad, of course, looking to add to it. That pitch was a good pitch. Looked like a curveball. Called strike 2. So that'll take it to 2-2. Wind continuing to blow in from right field. The sun is pretty much down. That pitch bounces. Runner was off and going. It's going to be a full count on that ball. Stolen base for Molinar. So full count. Runner at second in scoring position. 3-1 lead for Carlsbad. And Byers from the stretch takes a look back, now to the plate, and it's outside, ball 4, which puts Lopez down at first base, and it'll bring to the plate Gus Risher.
Now batting number 8, Gus Risher.
So Risher will step in. He is 1 for 3 with a single and a pair of groundouts. Amadada's playing way up on the grass and maybe expecting a bunt. Yeah, he does square. Called strike 1. He pulled it back, but Ricky was coming in to cover that if he did get the bunt down. So that'll mean the pitcher will be covering the left side with runners at first and second. Fuentes will stay put over at third. All right, Jack looks back. Now to the plate, he does square the bunt. He does pop it up, and we'll have it out behind the plate. Good job there. Had to push the umpire to get out of the way, and he turns and says, I didn't mean to shove you, but he had to do it to get back to it. So the pop fly backwards on the attempted bunt is out. Number 2. Caught by the catcher. So runners at first and second stay there, and coming to the plate will be Fabian Hernandez, number 20. He is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Byers ready to go. The pitch called, strike 1. Fastball. So everybody reset. Byers comes set from the stretch. Takes a look back and now to the plate. Swung on, hit down the left side for a foul ball. Strike 2. Haven't heard the foul growl in a while. The barking guy may be out of town this week. I didn't hear him at the ballpark last week or this week. All right, Byers comes set. That moo made me think about it. 0-2 pitch, swung on, it's ground ball to the right side. That's a single. Beauregard will come up throwing. They do bring the runner home. He's going to turn it. Oh, he came home with it, did Ricky. But he is safe. Cut it off perfectly. Probably would have had him in second, but he decided to come home. And so moving over on the throw. And there's another run for the Carlsbad Cavemen on a nice piece of hitting there.
Now batting number 15, Aiden Quintela.
So to third on the throw and to second on the throw for the batter. That's that single. Puts runners at second and third for Carlsbad with 2 outs, and Quintela coming to the plate. He's the number 4 hitter in the lineup, the second baseman. 0 for 3 today. He'll face Byers for the first time with 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch right down the middle, called strike 1. 4-1 now, Carlsbad, and they're looking to add more with, like I said, 2 runners in scoring position. Second and third for the Cavemen. But the Bulldogs have 2 outs. Byers a long look into Huffman. Now he comes set. And to the plate. Oh, bounces it outside, the wild pitch. Does he have a chance to get him? He got him. Good job there by Huffman. got to the ball pretty quick. It bounced back, and Byers covering. And so the ball, but Lopez coming in, is out at home as he was tagged out. And that was catcher to pitcher, so 2-1. Carlsbad, though, gets one hit, 1 run scored. The Bulldogs had an error, and there was 1 runner left on base. The bottom of the 7th coming up. Artesia, 3 outs. They've got to get 3 runs. It's 4-1 Carlsbad. Diego Morales coming to the plate.
Home healthcare is healthcare in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
Spring has sprung, and your friends at Sun Country Homes and Gardens have wet their plants from excitement. Sun Country carries hardy plants grown in and for our region, including landscape shrubs, trees, perennials, xeriscaping, desert plants, annual flowers, bedding plants, seeds, and vegetables too. Inside the iconic red barn, you'll find beautiful home decor, a wide selection of fertilizer, gardening supplies, and the most knowledgeable and welcoming staff in the area. Stop by Sun Country Homes and Gardens, 2707 1st Street in Artesia, and see why Sun Country Homes and Gardens is Southeast New Mexico's premier lawn and garden headquarters.
All right, like the top half, we've had some changes here for Carlsbad, defensive changes, and I'm still trying to get them. So over at first base is number 6, Hazen Wright, and at third base is number 3 for Carlsbad, Eloy Lopez. First pitch, fly ball, and it's going to be run down and caught out in left center field by the center fielder. As at the plate was Diego Lopez, and the first pitch he sees is a fly ball out. So that'll bring to the plate number 8 for the Bulldogs, Jesse Amendadas. And on deck is number 11 for the Bulldogs, which I think is Caden Beauregard. So he's got a different number on too than normal. I didn't catch that earlier. That's a balk. So ball 1 to Jesse. The pitcher comes set. I mean, he really slow, and it's like a slow motion windup. Now he's back to normal. And called strike 1 down the middle. So 1-1 the count. With 1 out, Bulldogs 2 outs away. They're going to have to get 3 runs to keep this game going, 4 to win it. Here's the pitch, curveball. Ooh. Oh, I don't know where that one missed. Ball 2, Carlsbad wanted it, and I thought he was going to call it a strike. Looked good, but I guess a little bit high. So 2-1 the count. Here's the wind and the pitch. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. He'll pick it up and toss it over to first base, and that's out number 2. 1-3, the put out. The Bulldogs down to their final out. And coming to the plate will be number 11, which is, I think it's Beauregard. I'm going to look at I'm talking to the guys up here. First pitch, called, strike one. I think Caden has a different jersey on, and I didn't catch that at the beginning of the game. I'm going to go back and look at the Bulldog lineup. It's Caden Beauregard. He's wearing number 11. Here's a swing and a foul ball for Caden. Sorry, I didn't mean to get loud there in your ears, fans, but I was telling the guys down from me. So we all missed it. We didn't see that on the... Normally, Caden wears number 3, and he didn't start, so I just missed that he, in the reserves, he had a different jersey on. All right, so Caden steps back in with one strike. He's one strike away from striking out. He's got an 0-2 pitch with 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Carlsbad 4-1. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 1. Good look there by Caden. So on deck, we're back to the top of the order. Jet Fuentes, and in the hole, Nia Estrada for the Bulldogs, as they've got to get base runners and they've got to get runs as they're down 4-1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning to the Cavemen. 1-2 count. Beauregard ready. That's a quick pitch. Boy, this pitcher changing up every time. He puts real slow. That time and then the coach is going to come out and talk to the umpire about it. That was a weird looking. He went just fired up there real fast from his windup. A while ago, he stopped at the top of his windup. And the coach saying, "Why are you calling it a balk?" He can do that. So 2-2 now the count to Caden. The coach real adamant with his hands movement. I mean, he's probably not chewing, but he's definitely real adamant. He went out on that play a while ago and did the same thing. Real adamant. Still telling the umpire, and he put his hand up, did the umpire, as the coach was pointing at him as he's walking away. So 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Caden will step back in, cover the plate. Got to get on board here. That's his goal, to get the next batter up to the deck, up to the home plate, as the Bulldogs got to score 3. 4-1 is the score. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, come up empty, and that will be it as the Bulldogs go down in the bottom of the 7th. 4-1 is our final. Taking the loss will be Estrada. Getting the win will be Wright for the Bulldogs. The line goes like this. Carlsbad scores none in the first, none in the second. They get 2 in the top of the 3rd, then 0-0-1 in the 6th, then 1 in the 7th to get their 4 runs off of 6 hits. They had 1 defensive error, and they left 5 base runners on the base paths. The Artesia Bulldogs get none in the first, but 1 in the second. That was their one and only lead, as they led 1-0 going into the 3rd. 0 in the 3rd, 0 in the 4th, 0 in the 5th, 0 in the 6th, and 0 in the 7th to get their 1 run off of only 2 hits. They had 2 errors themselves, and they leave 5 runners on board. So the Bulldogs fall to the Carlsbad Cavemen 4-1 here at Brainerd Park in the single header. Thanks for tuning in here on behalf of Bradley Ross, our cameraman, and Jeffrey Curtis, our producer. This is Joby Hodling saying I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Even if it's windy, have a great weekend. We'll see you next.
This is Danny Kirkendall with Guy Chevrolet Company. I'd like to invite you to come see us here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia. We're celebrating 99 years in business and take great pride in providing the very best in customer service and a hassle-free buying experience. We have a great selection of the most popular Chevy and GMC models, along with our hand-picked pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to seeing you here at 101 West Main in Artesia, or visit us online at guychevy.com.
Making a great deal better every day.
Artesia General Hospital's family practice providers support the healthcare needs of every member in your family, no matter their age. With locations in Artesia and Carlsbad, our compassionate experts offer a full range of primary services and can help manage chronic conditions, treat illness and injury, and coordinate specialty care. Whether you need a medical provider for your entire family or are getting on track with your annual checkup, we're here for you. Reach out today at artesiageneral.com/family. Attention high school students and parents of high school students. Do you want to visit Eastern New Mexico University from the comfort of your own home? Then plan on attending the ENMU Virtual Open House on Saturday, April 20th, starting at 10 a.m. You can get a virtual tour of campus, talk virtually with current students, and win great prizes. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Need business cards? Think Ink. How about photocopying, black and white printing, or faxing service? Think Ink. Need to put together a brochure or even desktop publishing? Think Ink. Incredible Printing. For all your printing needs and fast, friendly service, Incredible Printing is the only name you need to know. Visit our location at 514 West Main Street in Artesia, right across from the Derrick floor. For any and all of your printing needs, Think Ink. Incredible Printing in Artesia.
This reminder, Incredible Printing will be closed the week of April 8th and will be back open on Monday the 15th.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Come on, let's have one more.
No, I'm good. And you are too. I called Tommy for a safe ride home.
Don't get hammered. Stay out of the slammer. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
Cisco Equipment in Artesia is your local dealership for construction equipment, both for rental and purchase. We have a full service department and parts department to provide the equipment, parts, and service you rely on.
With brands like Linkbelt, Hyundai, JCB, XCMG, and more, we want to be your primary choice for all of your equipment, sales, rentals, service, and parts. If you're looking for a specific part, come see us first.
Cisco Equipment carries a solid line of new and used equipment for rent and for sale, including excavators, loaders, telehandlers, backhoes, skidsters, and more. We proudly serve southeastern New Mexico, and we offer multiple locations in Texas so that no matter where your job is, we're here to help you get the job done.
Stop in and see us today at 1706 South 1st Street or give us a call at 575-748-1314.
We look forward to earning your business. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, a proud supporter of your Artesia Bulldogs.
Get your tickets now as Red Zone presents a night with C.J. Stroud, Saturday, April 13th at the Bulldog Pit in Artesia. Previously announced as a night with Jason Witten, Jason became unavailable, so C.J. Stroud stepped up to take his place. CJ is the 2024 Offensive Rookie of the Year with the Houston Texans and two-time Heisman Trophy finalist. Admission is free, but you must have a ticket to enter. Jason Witten printed tickets are still good, and remaining tickets are available at the Artesia Chamber of Commerce. This invitation is courtesy of H.F. Sinclair. Excited about CJ Stroud coming to Artesia.
Wilbanks Trucking Services in Artesia is seeking dedicated and motivating individuals to join their team. Immediate openings include CDL drivers with pay starting at $25 to $33 per hour depending on experience. Riggers with pay starting at $20 per hour and open positions for owner-operators. Wilbanks Trucking Services offers full benefits including medical, dental, vision, 401k, and housing for out-of-town employees. For more information on career opportunities, please call 575-746-6318 or online at wilbanks.us. Wilbanks Trucking Services is an equal opportunity employer.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
That concludes this presentation of sports on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP. Sports on KSVP AM and FM is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center, and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Board Sales, Artesia